Okay, guys, we're going to get into this video here. What we're going to be talking about is Bambi and the emotional abuse that she is causing Emani. As I stated in my first video, I'm going to break these down because it's a lot that happened, and y'all know I like to break it all the way down. That's the purpose of the commentary, right? Right. So make sure you hit that notification button so you are notified when I upload videos. If you like the commentary, please hit the thumbs up and let me know what you guys think in the comments. So again, I'm going to talk about the emotional abuse that is being caused to Imani by Bambi. So in this episode, we know that Erica and Imani sat down. I'm sorry, Erica and Bambi basically sat down and they talked about a lot of things. The conversation went left. Erica jumped up, was gonna whoop her. Bambi didn't get up because she knew better. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. So basically, Erica wanted to talk about Imani, right? She wants to talk about how does Imani maintain a relationship with her siblings, because obviously Bambi has 3 children by Scrappy. So Bambi is being very condescending with her body language. And she's like, oh, well, the door is always open. She can come over. She has her same bedroom. And Erica is just looking at her like, is this broad nuts or is she nuts? So Bambi is pretty much blowing it off like nothing is happening. Everything is great. Yeah, so that's what she's saying. So Erica pretty much is like, no, Bambi, Imani hasn't been to your house. And then again, Bambi is very condescending and she says, oh, yes, she has. I have proof. I have the camera footage. Well, you have camera footage because you have never saw her because you're not there, ma'am. So Erica politely interrupts and states, yeah, that's because she comes when you're not there, because basically she doesn't like the way that you treat her. Okay. So so they have that conversation. Then it seems, as if Bambi gets into her little girl body and she wants to out Imani and basically state, yeah, she told me you was abusing her. Well, this is my issue with that. Nobody that watched that episode believed anything that Bambi stated. Erica does not appear to be any type of abuser whatsoever. Do I live in her house? Do I know that to be true? Absolutely not. But I can say without a shadow of a doubt that Bambi, you definitely are an emotional abuser. And I'm going to tell you how in this video. For one, you go on TV and you're saying that Imani told you she was being abused. Well, let's say she did tell you that. Why would you feel like that is something that you need to come on national television and say? And guys, if you follow them, then you recall back about 5 months ago, it was all over the internet, and her and Imani got into a heated exchange online it was regarding this episode. Keep in mind, they filmed this stuff about 5 or 6 months in advance. So that is all emotional abuse. Emotional abuse. So if and what I'm hearing is there was a situation where where Erica popped Imani on the hand. I don't know. We're parents. We done popped our kids a few times, however we do it. But the fact that you're trying to label her mother as an abuser is a problem, and it is emotional. It is an emotional disadvantage to Imani to hear you say that about her mother. And then just to think about all of the stuff that she has to go through with the fact that you and I guess Scrappy, which he has since apologized, allegedly tried to get her children taken. That is emotional strain and emotionally traumatizing for her. Okay, guys. So this is, like I stated, this is very emotionally traumatizing for somebody Imani's age. If you pay attention to the episode that just aired, Bambi basically allegedly created this whole entire mess just to fire back at Erica. Because at the end of the day, you going back with the mother, why are you bringing Emani up in a negative light? Like, that is so unacceptable. Also, Bambi uses a police report to justify alleged abuse allegations. Ma'am, anybody can make a police report. Anybody can do that. Just as Erica stated in the episode, if she made a police report about you, they would do the same thing, an investigation. So the fact that a police report was filed does not substantiate child abuse. But the fact that you are going so hard on Erica, what is your problem with Erica? I'll tell you what your problem with Erica, but I got to save that for another video because we got to focus on Imani right now. So then, not in, I don't believe in that particular sit down, but she sat down, I believe, with Rashida earlier in the episode and talked about Imani not being able to eat. Basically, your excuse was, oh, she was in her room. So that's just nasty, and it's just not ladylike. When I cook, I let people know, hey, come eat. Like, if I'm gonna cook and I gotta run out, or if I'm doing something, hey, everybody come eat. The fact that you prepare your kids' food and then just leave her in the room, that's disrespectful. And you don't like her. You do not like Imani. You don't like Imani, and you don't like Erica. There are a lot of women like you. There's something wrong with you, and you don't like it because you know Scrappy loves them. And I don't know what that's all about. I don't know mentally what that's called, but your problem with Imani is the fact that her dad loves her so much. But that's really messed up because you have your own children and you're going to want him to feel the same about your kids. So it's a shame that you wouldn't like a little girl. Well, she's a young adult now, but that's really pathetic, Bambi. Um, then all of a sudden, Bambi says, do you want to square up? Well, this is even more interesting because you ask her, does she want to square up, but yet you never even get up. So that's kind of concerning that you just be running your mouth and you're not going to do anything. But the what I really wanted to concentrate on is this is again very mentally exhausting for someone Imani's age. You have to understand that being in the house with her father and feeling like her dad's wife does not like her, that is mentally draining. And the fact of the matter that she does not come to the house when you're there, that is a clear indication she knows that you do not like her. Think about it. When she was a child, she was around you, and that is because she had no choice. But now, being an adult, she actually has a choice. But again, I just wanted to really talk about the emotional abuse that this woman is doing to Imani, and it's really good now that Imani is I can't even talk, is an adult and has chosen to not go around this lady because Bambi does not like Imani. I'm telling you what I know. As a woman, I know, in my past, I've dated guys with kids, and that was before I even had them. And I've never taken this type of attitude. This woman does not like Imani. She does not like her. What she was doing was giving her that fake love. But what's starting to happen now is her real personality is coming out. She doesn't like her. She does not like Imani. And this is very, like I said, sad, and it is emotionally draining. It is emotionally traumatizing for any child. Again, I know Imani is 18 now, but she just turned 18. Still, in that child mind. It takes a minute to kind of grow out of that. So I just wanted to really talk about the emotional drain that happens, especially on young kids, especially when they're in that type of traumatizing environment with a toxic female, especially one that's not even her mother. And for right now, I want you guys to pay attention to the screen, because what I did is I went back and got that old clipping, and this was all over the internet. If you guys remember, that is during the time that they had that online spat where Bambi actually went back and forth with Bambi. But what you're seeing now is a result of that, because remember, the episodes are filmed like 5 to 6 months in advance. So the next video that I'm going to put up is going to be just about Bambi and how evil she is. And I'm just going to pick out those things because, as I stated, the episode was intense for that meeting. It was short, but it was a lot of stuff that was said. And I was like, I cannot do this in one video. So wait for the next video that I'll be doing in the next, I don't know, maybe hour or so. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.